All right, guys, I just picked up this 2022 crf450. I just got it the other day, so I'm bringing it outside in the light and just giving a quick look at it before I get it dirty and even before I bring it to the track. I'm going to head over there soon. I'm going to do a quick video, I guess I'll give you my opinion on it. I had a 2017 before, which is the chassis or model right before this redesign. So I'll give you my opinion on what I like about this and maybe a little bit of the differences of how this feels as opposed to the generation right before this. All right, we're out here at the private track getting ready to ride the 2022 450 for the first time. So didn't do any heat cycles yet, so I'll get that out of the way first. Kind of just cruise around, shut it off a little bit, and then I guess get a feel for it first ride. So last bike I had was a 2017 450. Still had the kickstart, so it's my first bike with electric start. First thing I noticed right away at the dealership, and now the 17 was literally the model right before this, was the same chassis. The seat height on this is way taller. I could, what am I, 5'7"? I can't reach the ground either foot, even on my tippy toes. So it's tall. I don't know why, but it feels a lot taller than what I remember. So maybe we'll see if as we break in the tires and suspension, if it settles down a little bit. I didn't set the sag yet. So I just checked it. It was pretty close to where it should be. I didn't change it. I think it was at 106, which is maybe a little bit high, but I think we want to be at maybe 108. Yeah, this is the last time it'll stay this clean though. Another thing, the muffler is all right, but I mean, why'd they have to put the weld there? They could have, maybe I'll grind that down or something, but it just looks funny. Maybe they should have put the seam on the top. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be cruising around because even the brakes when they're brand new, it's like it doesn't stop. I don't know if it's grease or whatever on the pads, or the pads didn't seat yet into the rotors, and I know the brakes are good on these, but man, the brakes don't really work yet. The clutch, this hydraulic clutch, now this is my first hydraulic clutch as well. I adjusted it in. It was really far out. My hands are really not really that small. I mean, I don't think I touched my 17. That was fine, but it's like way out here. I adjusted it in, you know, that's close to like what a stock would be, cable clutch. But now the only issue is when you have to grab it all the way down to the bar for it to fully disengage. It starts engaging about right there. So I'll have to probably put it back out. It's my one thing too. Hydraulic clutch is a little weird. I don't know if you can adjust where it engages, but I think I'm gonna have to put it pretty far out again just for it to, you know, I don't feel like grabbing all the way in for it to disengage and change gears. So other than that though, it looks good. All right, smoking, I guess some of the oil's still burning off, but we got all the heat cycles out of the way and was able to do a Moto at the end of the day and get a real feel for the bike. And I'm just gonna get this washed up real quick before it gets stained. All right, I'm using Slick Racing products on this stuff, and I just gotta say, I'm not a fan. It doesn't really get it that clean. You'll see in the end, it's nothing special. All right, so we just got this all cleaned up, and just gonna say real quick a couple things that stood out to me, the difference from this as opposed to the generation before. Got the clutch situation figured out, just had adjusted a little further out so it will fully disengage when I grab one finger before it hits on my fingers, and also the grips felt fat. The stock ones are pretty fat. I put some Renthols on there. Night and day difference. They feel like a paper towel roll, someone said, and kind of agree with that. Next, the suspension was, my 17 was revalved by Factory Connection. It feels kind of like that, a revalved 17 basically. I put stiffer front forks in for the 2018 front forks. Actually put those 2018 springs right in. Got them from a friend. Suspension feels similar to that. I went one click stiffer. One click actually made a pretty big difference. I'm at 106 sag in the rear. I'll probably go down to 108. Motor was smooth, way smoother than my 17. I even had my 17 reflashed. And other than that, feels really close to that. Maybe a little more stable feeling frame. I was riding sand. It was only my first day, so I'll keep more videos coming and give my opinion once I ride a different track. But other than that, yeah, just basically a smoother. It's like a smoother 17. Electric start is real nice, especially because I can't reach the ground. It's about the same size as that CR250 as it when it sits on the stand with this thing on the ground. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.